Tunnel run!
That's right, tunnel run, guys. Subscribe to our channel. Here we go. Woo-hoo! Welcome back this week, guys. I'm Gaston Rossato.
And I'm Renzo Rossato. This is season 2, episode 4.
That's right, and today we're reviewing the 2005 Ferrari F430.
This is the most tastefully modified F430 out there.
We're here today in Miami because we're gonna go in the tunnel.
That's right.
This car has a Capristo exhaust, and we're gonna see what that sounds like in its full glory.
Yes, sir.
So we're on the expressway right now, doing a comfortable 80 miles an hour, and the car is just solid planted. It feels like it's glued to the ground.
You realize that when you get next to a regular car, how much lower you are than everybody else.
You know, the car is tuned properly.
Yeah. The 430, or the F430, which if you go back to our Scooter Via video, we do touch base on this car, is a 4.3 liter V8 producing 483 horsepower. It's a rear mid-engine car.
Yeah, this is 2005, so it's the first year of the F430. And the car was produced all the way along to 2009, right? Yeah. You know, I think it's a car that's aging beautifully.
Oh, it is.
In some cases, better than the 360, although I love the 360, especially the Stradale look. I think it really brings out the shape and design of that car. But the 430, I believe it's the car to have. You know, if you're into like 355 and you want to upgrade, I think 430 is a great little upgrade. I think it's a car that we're seeing, you know, at its lowest point in the market today. You have a safe investment, you really do. And if it happens to be a 6-speed, even more so.
Even more so, yeah.
The fact is that there's a huge price discrepancy between an F1 transmission and a 6-speed. Obviously, because the scarcity of a 6-speed. You know, this was a local car. We did buy it here in Miami.
Yes.
My good friend and client, Anthony, who I know you're watching, thank you very much.
All right, guys, let's dive in and check out why this F430 is so tastefully done, and the modifications on it, in my opinion, are the way the car should be.
Well, it's important because the car is not obnoxious red and modified. It's understated with the color tone that it has, Grigio Titanio, over a red interior, but because it has these modifications, it really catches your eye. That's what makes it special, in my opinion. We have this aftermarket bottom lip that just kind of curves up here towards the side of the car. You know, not something you would find in a factory F430.
And we move on over here, we have these beautiful rims that fit the car just perfectly. What we have here is 19-inch BBS Forged wheels. It's very similar to what you find on the Scuderia, but when you put them next to each other, you realize they're a little bit different.
Absolutely, and they're gorgeous. The car is so low right now that literally you can't stick your fingers between the tire and the wheel well, and that's due to the suspension, which is a KW adjustable coil-over suspension. Right now it's at its lowest setting, which is probably a little too aggressive, but it looks absolutely phenomenal.
We were going to bring it up when we bought it, but we decided not to because it honestly looks phenomenal.
It really does. Well, let's look behind the wheel and let's realize what's back here. Obviously red Ferrari calipers. It really complements well the interior, but more importantly, the carbon ceramic brakes. That is a huge upgrade to the car, not found factory with it. Let's move on towards the back. Blinker is blacked out, side mirrors blacked out, rear deck lid blacked out. All that does is just combine, you know, the gray, the black, the red, creates this beautiful color palette that I just absolutely love.
And one of my favorite parts about the car as we move back here is this exhaust system. This is a Capristo exhaust, full exhaust system, and it comes with a valve opener. So you have a remote where you can click either 1 or 2, 2 being with the valves open, 1 being loud, 2 being obnoxiously loud.
Absolutely, it's insane. The car sounds incredible. Let's then open up the back here to really appreciate the muffler. And this is, again, a full exhaust. Headers on back. We got a Group M intake with carbon fiber air boxes. Beautiful touch. Again, a little more performance enhancement. I think that's necessary because of the exhaust. Those two components really complement each other well. All this comes together, guys, and makes an absolutely stunning car. Still very drivable, very practical,
yes,
but it sets you apart from the rest. Let's not forget the competition, sport,
yes,
carbon back seats to finish off the whole thing. Very aggressive bucket, yet very comfortable like we had talked about earlier.
Right.
There's nothing I would change about this car. It's
not at all.
Perfect.
Well, if I could change one thing, it'll be a 6-speed manual. But you can't have it all, right?
I know. Yeah, that would be too good to be true. All right, so I don't mean to bring, another Ferrari the following episode, because last week we did the Testarossa, but I think it's important to show two such extreme differences, right? The Testarossa was a non-molested, all original, perfect, concourse winner car.
Right.
This one is a kind of like an outlaw, modified, later model, Ferrari. So
it's a good thing that we're probably comparing it back to back that way.
Yeah, we're that's the beauty of this channel, is showing and enjoying both worlds. Quiet as possible.
Open up that valve, boy. Yeah, it's open.
It's open, right? Makes you feel like you're going so much faster than the 430 Scuderia.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
I think it's an illusion with the noise and the how low we're sitting in, and even the buckets they're more aggressive than the Scuderia. So
yeah, it gives you that sensation of going quicker than
much faster than what you're really going.
I agree. Another modification this car has we didn't mention is a Bluetooth radio. So it does have Bluetooth, and it actually has to answer and pick up your phone calls.
Yeah,
right
they
here.
built it into the center console.
Right. We're gonna take off.
back to home base here at the barn. What a fantastic day driving this F430 around the streets of Miami, especially that tunnel run, boy.
Oh,
that was
I think my ears are still ringing a little bit from that one.
I know, it was tough, guys, but here we just want to emphasize on the beauty of this car, the way it was modified. I don't know if I'd make any other changes to it. Anything more than this would be over the top.
Yeah,
Anything under, I think we're missing out.
I agree, and the stance is perfect, the color combination is perfect, the wheels just fit it just right. The exhaust system could be a little annoying if you're driving the car every day, but it's not your everyday car, it's a weekender.
That's what it is. So guys, please, I want to remind you to subscribe to our channel, please.
Yes.
Follow us on Instagram. You can find all the links down below in the description. We want to thank you again for visiting us this week. I'm Gaston Rossato.
I'm Rossato, and we'll be back here next week with another video. Peace out.
Later, guys.